దీన్ని ఏముంటకి ఇట్లా ఉన్నాడని అర్థమైందే. దీన్ని ఏం చేయకూడదు, ఇట్లా ఉన్నాడని నచ్చేవారు వాళ్ళకి. అట్లా నుండి నేను కనెక్ట్ కాదు, మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళు ఏమి వాడు కనెక్ట్ కాదు, అట్లనే ఉండే నేను నచ్చేవారు.
మొగుడు మస్తు అయింది కొడుక. నేనేం చెయ్యం, మాకేం పని
మందు బెంగళూరు
దానికి అన్నీ ఉంటుంది కుర్చీ మీద.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this special event, the Best Teachers Award Ceremony 2023, hosted by Global TV and JCI Mangalore Impact.
I am Ifra,
And this is Anika.
and we are delighted to be your host for this evening. It is a distinct pleasure to stand before you as we celebrate this excellence feat in the field of education.
We have gathered not only to honor our outstanding teachers, but also express our deep appreciation for their unwavering commitment to shaping the future. Prepare to be inspired as we recognize and applaud the exceptional educators who have made an indelible mark on the lives of their students.
As we begin this gathering, let us take a moment to center ourselves in reflection and gratitude through prayer. I request everyone to kindly rise and observe a moment of silence in prayer. Thank you. Kindly be seated.
Please join me in extending a warm floral welcome to our esteemed jury members. Associate Professor Vinita, Dr. M. Syed, Professor Suraj, Commander Prabha, and Dr. Yatish.
I request Ruxana ma'am to kindly florally welcome Professor Vinita Rai. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Syed sir to kindly florally welcome Dr. M. Syed. Thank you, sir. I now request Suresh sir to kindly florally welcome Professor Suraj.
Group terrain successful
Thank you, sir. I now request Pratibha ma'am to kindly florally welcome Commander Prabha.
Video on பண்ணது.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Sheshappa sir to kindly welcome Dr. Yatish. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am.
I request the jury members to please take your seats at the back of the stage. We are deeply grateful for your time, dedication, and commitment in ensuring that this evening's recognition truly affects excellence in education. Thank you for being the cornerstone of integrity in this prestigious event.
Moving forward, as a nation, as an institute, and even as a team, transparency is a value that we always uphold. I now invite the organizing team to kindly lead us all through the assessment process.
चलो ये तुमको हम पढ़ाएं, मारेंगे बस दिमाग सही हो जाएगा। कितने इसके लिए तुमको कितना मारे थे, और इसके बाद भी तुम्हारी जो है वो नहीं जा रही, समझ नहीं आ रहा। यही तो है, यही वाला है ना, बिली गेट्स से बात। यही लेसन है। यहाँ क्या है, he lies down on a big rock। ये क्या है, नंबर 1। ठीक है, बिग रॉक पढ़ना तो सीखो, BIG में पढ़ के कर सकते। तुम्हें एग्जाम में अपने से पढ़ना होगा, अपने से नंबर देना होगा ना। तो BIG बोलो, बिग रॉक। जब लास्ट में बिग रॉक आएगा तो उसको नंबरिंग क्या जाएगी, बन जाएगी। फिर He sits under stump of a tree। एक ट्री के स्टम्प पर बैठता है। एक ट्री के स्टम्प पर बैठता है। एक पढ़ने वाला क्या है, बिली गोज अवे ही लाइट आने बिग रॉक। मतलब हो गया, ठीक है। he lies down but then he leaves the standing stump of a tree। नंबर 2 हो गया, that it is too hard and too heavy। When he lies down on the grass। ये क्या है, नंबर 3। he rolls in the mud। नंबर 4 है, now he needs bounce। नंबर 5। ठीक है, तो यहाँ ये भी सीखिए, इसको पढ़ते नहीं करोगे तुम, बिना पढ़े नहीं करोगे। क्या दिया है?
Good evening to everyone. Heartily welcome to the special gathering of honoring our guiding lights. It's a privilege to be part of this program. For the third consecutive year, Global TV, in association with JCI Mangalore Impact, invited nominations for awarding the teachers in 11 different categories. We had invited the nominations in one of the category, Best Teacher for the year 2023-24. And also we invited the nominations from the teachers for other 10 categories that include Best Innovative Teacher, Supportive Teacher, Inspiration Teacher, Yoga Teacher, Physical Education Teacher, Language Teacher, and the other. So the nominations have been submitted from your side is tremendous. The nominations were received in huge numbers. Not only from Karnataka, the teachers have submitted the nominations. The nominations have been submitted from across the country and also from the different parts of the world. Going through with the nominations, what we have received, we selected 137 teachers regrouped to be awarded in these 11 categories. The nominations what we have received, of those nominations, around 70% of nominations have been submitted from women teachers and the rest of the men. And really, not only the youngest teachers have submitted the nominations, so even those with the experience, I take a bow here to the teacher who born before era of independence. He was born in 1945. With his vast experience of 40 to 45 years, he is guiding the students even today. I salute you, son. So got the nomination from this teacher. It shows what is the importance of these awards. Say the nominations were filed from you in a different categories from the teachers teaching from kindergarten to post graduations. To evaluate the teachers, we have asked certain questions. So as I said, for the third consecutive year, the more nominations been received from the women teachers. So get with the questions. And as I said, the nominations were filed from the teachers teaching kindergarten to the post-graduation. To evaluate you in those different categories, in the nomination form, we had asked certain questions. The questions were, the questions what we asked, get a slide, son. Say we asked you, next slide. Yeah. What inspires you to get into this teaching profession? Really getting to the answers. I think jury team had a tough time because you are an inspiration to many. And the second question we asked, what you guide, what is your suggestion for the upcoming teachers, for the new teachers? I think under your shadow, in the umbrella of you, the upcoming or budding teachers will be groomed with your vast experience, dedication, and perseverance. And the next question was asked, how you incorporate character education in your teaching. I think you being a role model, already you have incorporated the character among the students. And the other question was, what are the innovative methods? The COVID-19 period made us to learn many different methods. New initiatives were uptaken by the teachers in the toughest times. These initiatives made us to adopt the different methods. I think you are the one who made us to learn these new methods. And the next question was, so we asked, as a teacher, what best you can give to the students? Being a teacher, your time, dedication, selfless service is what you have quoted. Salute you. The next question was, what were your special achievements so far? You have got recognized, awarded, honored from the different organizations, different groups, but you have contributed something to the society that had made a difference. And that is your special achievement. See, these are the questions what we have asked in the nomination form. Based upon these, you all may be thinking how we evaluated you. What is the procedure we follow to evaluate you? Sir, get to the next slide. Say, this is the procedure we have adopted. Sir, get to the next slide, sir. Saying, the jury team has formulated an assessment. A rubrics was designed. These rubrics we have used for the best teacher award, one of the category. Qualification, we took into consideration. Your experience, as I said, from the youngest to the most experienced teachers have submitted their nominations. Your reply to the inspiration to get to the teaching profession. What is the advice you give to the new teachers? How you incorporate character education? What are the innovative methods you adopt in your teaching? As a teacher, how you contribute or give to the students? And next, what are your special achievements? These were evaluated for 80 marks. Already the result sheet with a finalist of 10 members is ready with the jury team, I think. Now comes the real assessment. The 10 finalists will be asked with the 2 questions from the jury team on the stage. Those questions, how you reply or how you present, determines who is the best among the best. All who are seated are the best teachers. We are just selecting the best among the best. And for the other categories, what we have followed, say this is announced for the other 10 categories. Get to the next slide, son. The same rubrics was followed. You are evaluated for 100 marks here. Your qualification, your experience, and how you replied, what is your response for the questions being asked. It has been evaluated by the 4 jury members headed by one of the jury. I suppose the jury team is ready with the results. In a short while, the results will come out. I think it's a pleasurable moment for me to hold the dais and address you all. Thank you one and all, and best of luck.
Thank you for giving us more clarity on the assessment process. And thank you all for your attention.
It is now our privilege to invite our distinguished guests to join us on stage. Please applaud as our honored guests take the stage. I request Mr. Deepak Ganguly, Paulo Sir, Dr. Ruxana Hassan, P.P. Kartikeya Madhyatsa, Advocate Girish S.P., ACP Geeta Kulkarni, and Professor Dr. M.S. Muritaya to kindly join us on stage. Introducing them once again, we have the organizing team, Mr. Deepak Ganguly, Mr. Paulos and Dr. Ruxana Hassan, followed by the special guest, P.P. Kartikeya Madhyatsa, special guest, Advocate Girish S.P., guest of honor, ACP Geeta Kulkarni, and the chief guest, Professor Dr. M.S. Muritaya.
As we embark on this special occasion, I request the guests to inaugurate this event by watering the plant. Today's world is nothing short of a concrete jungle. So let us take a step to nurture not only nature, but also our future.
I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly join us as we water the plant. Thank you. We now have with us the special guest of the day, PPP Kartikeya Madhyasta. To introduce him to the gathering, I call upon Sahana. As it is said that one of the most happy people on earth includes a well-welcomed guest. So to make you all one of the most happy people on earth, we have with us Paulo Sir to welcome the gathering. But to introduce Sir Paulos to the audience, I call upon Joan to kindly introduce Sir Paulos to the audience.
Good afternoon, everybody. In his 30 years of experience, Mr. Paulos has established himself as the chairman of Global TV, media collaborator, master practitioner of NLP, the author of 5 books, professional member of Enneagram Society of India, master practitioner of appreciative inquiry. He is passionate about youth development, collective development, and micro-tourism. Mr. Paulos, we welcome you today. Thank you for being among us.
When the MC missed one page, I was very happy because the responsibility was passed. Actually, I wanted to start the welcome address by remembering my teachers. But during the process, I remembered a friend of mine when I was studying in degree college. I had a friend in my campus. There was a lot of political unrest. There was fight happening between this party, that party, the student wings. So I had a friend, when the fight happened, he will run away from the place. He will hide himself somewhere. Once everything is settled, he will hold his glass in his hand and he will come out as if he did everything. So my condition today is that. In the process, I was running from this side to that side and that side to this side. That is why I am feeling myself little discomfort. Remembering all my teachers and all the teachers in the world, because if there is no teacher, there is no world. Then it is all about dark age. We are all here because of the first teacher, mother, and the next teacher, father, and then all goes to plenty of teachers. So when we remember teachers, I may remember Muditaya sir, but suddenly the nursery teachers come into the mind, all the nursery teachers. And there the intimacy start. So without taking much of your time, I get into my responsibility. I would like to welcome Professor Dr. M.S. Muditaya, the Vice Chancellor of Nitte Deemed University. Our association, my acquaintance with the sir is so many years now. He is steadily climbing the ladder of career, profession, success, and the way he is making himself humbled each step he climbed, the deep rooting process, which is more impressive, and that is the model the teacher showing to the world. Sir, without much explanation and narration, I would like to welcome you to this noble function. Some announcement, somebody? Police means fear, and a kind of people will run away from them. And we have a very senior police official with always a smile on her face. One day, luckily, when she was standing in Hambangatta circle, I was seeing her from the other side. And our studio, there was a traffic pass there, and the time given was 12 seconds for the people to pass. So literally people were running for life, vehicle coming from that side, this side. So I took that opportunity when I saw Madam first time there, came running here down, and I brought to her notice. And in next 3 days, I saw the time is extended to 18 seconds. So that is a life-saving activity. Means it is not to impress anybody, to see that there is right step is taken, right outcome is made. Lot of traffic development, lot of activities, lot of things are happening silently, which I think there is no need of any kind of applaud for her, because she does it for her own satisfaction. And her thick friend is sitting and laughing as if the appreciation is for her. And it's actually, it is that way it goes. So I welcome you, ma'am, on behalf of all the organizers of the program. Our guest today, JCI, PPP Karthikeya Madhyastha, National Coordinator, NLTS. And he is a well-known figure in the JC circle and in the common circle. And on behalf of all of you gathered here, I welcome him for the program. I wanted to give a impressive narrative about you, sir, but since I did not have the data, I cannot tell just like that something. Yes. Now, another guest, JC Advocate Girish SP. Sir, your smile is fantastic, and welcome you on behalf of all of us gathered here. You phone be silent, I think. All the jury members are florally welcomed. Now it is only orally welcome I should do. At a single stretch, I welcome Professor Vinita K, Professor Suraj RV, Dr. Yadish Kumar, Dr. Muhammad Said, Commander Prabha Lal, all of you, meticulous work you have done. Normally the award function, the selection process is done by who is giving the award. But the people who are giving the award has had no role in the selection process. That speak all about the award process, its integrity and the value attached to that. I, from bottom of my heart and on behalf of all the people gathered here, we welcome you once again. Many of our guests are joining us online. Without telling everybody's name, I welcome everyone on behalf of the organizers. And I should welcome the members of JCI Mangalore Impact. The way it was organized, it's 100% responsibilities taken by them, so that I was having the job of running here and there without doing anything. So on behalf of all of us gathered here, I welcome all of you. And the wonderful EMCs and all others behind the scene, everybody in one word, I welcome. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Roxana to florally welcome Paul, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Roxana to kindly welcome Deepak, sir. Now that the guests are well welcomed and settled, we are privileged to have with us PPP Kartikeya Madhyatsa, the special guest of the day. I now request Sahana to kindly introduce the special guest to the gathering.
Good evening, everyone gathered here. PPP Kartikeya Madhyastha, National Coordinator NLTS JCI India, joined JCI Kundapur City in 2016. LO President in 2010, JCI India challenged editorial board member in 2011. Zone Director Growth and Development in 2019. Zone Vice President in 2019. Zone President in 2020. National Director for Growth and Development of JCI India in 2021. National Coordinator for PR and Marketing in 2022. National Coordinator for National Level Talent Search NLTS in 2023. As a LO President, won Outstanding JCI Week National Award. As a LO President, hosted Zone Conference. As a Zone Director Growth and Development, won Outstanding Zone Director in Zone and National level. As a Zone Vice President, achieved positive growth in membership. As a Zone President, brought many laurels to Zone and awarded as Outstanding Zone President runner-up in national level and achieved first ever 100% efficient zone of JCI India in the history of Zone 15, which is still a record. As a National Director, Growth and Development, won Outstanding National Award in national level. Proprietor of Kartikeya Fuel Center, Bharat Petroleum Petrol Bunk at Kundapur. Married to Shilpa K. Madhyastha, and she is a homemaker. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Sahana. I would now like to request Kartikeya sir to welcome the gathering.
Global TV and JCI Mangalore Impact. On the occasion of honoring of all the teachers of this prestigious event, the invitees on the stage, today's chief guest, Honorable Professor Dr. M.S. Mudithaya sir. Another guest of honor for today's event, Mrs. Geeta Kulkarni madam. And our own JC, National Coordinator of JCI India, JC Advocate Girish SP. And two persons strongly dedicated for this event, Dr. Ruxana Madam and Mr. Paulos, and my good friend, past Zone Vice President of Zone 15, JC Deepak Ganguly, and President of JCI Mangalore Impact, and the entire team of JCI Mangalore Impact, all the teachers, those who have gathered here, as well as those who are observing us in virtual mode. Last but not least, all the reputed jury members of the day. Indeed, it's really a great day for me to stand before you. For JCs, September 9 is always special because the JCs around the world, today we are celebrating a JCI week program, which is going to be a 1 week celebration of the year. So on this day, today, we are here for one of the JCI event in collaboration with the Global TV. Dear friends, I just want to tell you, we all We all are having cultivated a habit of visiting temples, praying our God. This is a routine process, right? Today, let me tell you one thing very frankly. Today, JCI Mangalore Impact and Global TV came up with a program specially designed for the teachers from the different parts of the area. And finally, the day has came to honor all the teachers today. This is nothing but visiting a temple or a visiting a church for the prayer or a visiting masjid for namaz. I always believe this. So I truly appreciate the effort of these two organizations, those who are really played a vital role in organizing such a pure program in the occasion of JCI week celebration on the day of September 9. Let me congratulate Ruxana madam as well as Mr. Paulus for this fantastic efforts what you have put in. Congratulations on that. And here many other teachers I am observing. I asked with Ruxana madam also. I have been very much closely associated with JCI Mangalore Impact as well, and even Ruxana madam as well, because her daughter Aisha Faiza was a local organization president of Mangalore Impact while I was a zone president. Now she is in London. I'm very much happy for her performance during the period of 2020. And today we are gathered here for a noble purpose, rightly said by one of the organizer here. See, showing respect or showing our, again, respect to the teachers, not only in front of them, but we need to take care of certain things today because we are witnessing many things in the society which is happening with the student generation nowadays. See, we can't come to a conclusion that it's a thought process of the teacher or it's going to be molded by the teachers or something like that. So yesterday I had been to a temple. So I just witnessed one thing. Here there are many teachers, those who are really working very hard for the betterment of the each and every child of, to shape them in a very proper way for their future. I had been to the temple yesterday and during final ritual of what we call as Mangalarati, by that time everything today we can see mechanism. That means by using the electricity, the bells are ringing nowadays. Many of the youngsters I was seeing there, even the bells were there. Nobody is interested. Everyone are behind the phone only. So I just thought, what exactly now the student generations are thinking about. So let me uh, appeal each and every teachers, those who have gathered. You are really doing a fantastic job as a teacher with respect to the subjects what you are teaching. Apart from that, teachers, I request each and every teacher to give a little of time to the students for teaching them values or teaching them something about what to say, spirituality or something like that. Just if you are having a class of 45 minutes or an hour, you can give a couple of minutes for this also, because students must know, because we can in future we can see no future generation, it is very much difficult because we can't explain them pin to pin because they are completely what to say. I already said mechanism process is happening nowadays. So anyways, I wish this program all the very best, and hence I am a JCI. I want to introduce my organization to this August gathering. Here many are the teachers I'm seeing here. So ours is an organization called JCI. It is Junior Chamber International. So it is covered all over the world, and you can witness in 120 plus countries. And specifically, I want to tell about our organization in India. It is divided for 25 zones, which is covered to length and breadth of the India. So JCI India is having 25 zones where we can see 25 zone presidents, those who are leading the zones. So when it comes to the part of Mangalore, the zone is zone 15, which is covered for Dakshin Kannada, Udupi, and Uttar Kannada. So ours, basically our motto or our objective is to give more training for the students of the colleges to focus more on individual development and the personal development. So this is our motto, not only certain things like what Rotary and Lions they are doing as a social service. We just educate the youngsters for their future, how and how younger generation can cope up with the generation of the years. So in Karnataka, there are 3 zones. One is zone 14, another is zone 15, and the other one is zone 24. So we are having very much strong base of youngsters to our organization. I appeal each and every teacher community to kindly join our beautiful organization. I heartily welcome each and every teachers to our organization called JCI. Thank you so much for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to be a part of this prestigious event. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your amazing words and for giving out the notion that gratitude expressed towards teachers is parallel to worship of God, and also for emphasizing the importance of values in the education system. I request Dr. Ruxana to kindly present a token of gratitude on our behalf to Mr. Kartikeya.
He's leaving. After that, Keynote.
We thank Sir for being with us today. Due to his busy schedule, Sir will be taking his leave first. We're privileged to have with us Dr. Ruxana with us this evening. To introduce her to the gathering, I invite Nagashri.
Good evening, everyone. Dr. Ruxana is a highly accomplished professional specializing in multiple areas that contribute to the betterment of individuals and society. As a whole, with an impressive career spanning 28 years, she has established herself as a distinguished child psychologist, teacher, trainer, life coach, motivational speaker, and therapist. Dr. Ruxana's expertise extended to the field of drug abuse and alcohol addiction counseling, where she has made a significant impact as a specialized counselor. Her extensive experience in rehabilitation centers has provided her with invaluable insight into the expertises of additional and the importance of effective support and therapy. As a so, after speakers and motivational figures, Dr. Ruxana engages with students, parents, and individuals, imparting wisdom, guidance, and inspiration. Her profound understanding of human psychology and her ability to connect with her audience enable her to empower and motivate them towards positive change and professional growth. Dr. Ruxana's multifaceted expertise as a child psychologist, teacher's trainer, life coach, motivational speaker, specialized counselor, and special educator examples her unwavering dedication to enhancing the life of others. Through her decades of experience and commitment to professional excellence, she continued to make a meaningful and lasting impact on individuals, families, and society as a whole. Thank you.
A very good evening to all the lovely audience. So before I say on the stage there, first I would like to say for my teachers, because I know all the teachers, they have come from 4 different states. A very good evening to one and all once again. Distinguished guests on the dais and off the dais, my friends, especially my JCI team, and if I forget my jury members, that will be very injustice. If I have to tell you about this, we started this in 2021 when the whole world was challenging with COVID. And the worst affected, I think, was the teachers. And that was the time when we teachers had to learn a lot, from hard copies to soft copies, from soft copies to soft skills, so many other things. And many of them lost the job. To an extent, I received calls from nearly about 5 different states in India stating that, Madam, we don't know what to do. We are selling idlis, we are making idli batters, we are selling food and things like that. I said this is also the part of life. When I was training the fire persons, Director General of Police, Bangalore, Sija Hari Singh had quoted me one note that when there was an international conference arranged by me in 7 days, and the whole crowd, I think there were about 1,000 plus people with the governor of Karnataka as the chief guest. So the whole crowd was applauding me. You know, it's a wonderful job, this, that. Suddenly, Jija Hari Singh comes up and tells Ruxana, don't think that you have done something very great. Okay, it is just that we gave you 7 days to arrange one international conference. So that
Very
was a
proud
huge
to
time.
be
7
like
days.
you.
And that too with the first citizen of Karnataka was the chief guest. You can imagine the protocols, the other things and all. But still, the applaud what I got from her was this, that please don't think that you did something great. It is just 5% of your ability. And that was the time I said, yes, very true. because so much time I waste, and only that 7
Sir,
days
ஒரு
I had
5-6 கோடு போட்டுக்கலாங்க அந்த
so
டயர்
much.
இருக்குல்லங்க.
And then she said, you can do
ஒரே
much more,
கிளப்
please
காரங்களே
keep going. So
வருவானுங்க சார்.
that is the one reason that
ஒரு
I
6
took
பேர்
that
போட்டுக்கலாங்க.
statement from Teacher Hari Singh, and I said, no, I have to do something.
சரிங்க
That
சார்.
it was just again in 7
ஏன்னா
days
ஒரே கிளப்
event for
காரங்களே
us
கிளப் ஃபுல்லா
when we
அடிப்பாங்க.
just started that, all of a sudden I got a call and they said, nowhere we are appreciated, ma'am. Teachers Day is coming, nobody is there to appreciate us. Then suddenly whatever was there in my head, I straight away said, Paul sir,
கேட்டுக்கிட்டே
we have to do
இருக்காரு.
something. Then he said, please go ahead, we will do whatever you say. Then Mujib Khan from Kolar, I just spoke to him and he said, no problem, Api, we can do it. You just tell me what we have to do. So we made a Google form again and we received somewhere about 60 plus that time. So the whole event, we were able to do digital, and about 10 categories and one best teacher award we gave that time also. Even at that time, we had jury members. One of them is Commander Prabha. She was in Mumbai. Thank you, Prabha, for being with me from that time to this time. So the whole event started like this, and then when we said that we are going to prepare ourselves little early, so it was Mujib who said that we will do little early, and then we started somewhere about 20-30 days before, and then we received more than 300 applications, out of which only 137 or 43 were shortlisted. And then later on with that shortlist, we had to create a group which was number to number. It was not a link. So again, that everything was done, and finally we formed a jury team. When I just came and told Vinita, no, I didn't come, I just gave a call, Madam Vinita, then I said, yeah, we can do, don't worry, I will arrange the hall, as if it was easy as eating a cake. I said, oh my God, I'm getting help. So I just said, thank you, ma'am. Then, and I said, ma'am, another thing I want. Yeah, tell me what. I want you to be the jury member, because I wanted the entire 5 jury members to be from the education background. So that was the main, because being a teacher and assessing a teacher, I think that is justice. Being someone else and then assessing a teacher, I don't think so. So all the 5 jury members, even in 2021-22, we had educationists, and this time we had an excellent intellectual jury team with our jury judge, Dr. Itish. I would like to please give them a big round of applause. Because from the last 15 days, they have been selecting the best category and the best, and the answers, as Mujib has already told you, the answers were very simple. You just had to write from your heart, but I think you wrote from your mind. And a few of the things, what you had to learn this time is that when you apply next time, you'll be in a better position. That is the whole thing. So with all those things, we were able to do this thing, and today we all are here from 5 different states. People have come, and our team received them in the morning. And online, I think there are about, online about 6 countries have joined us, and all the other participants have joined us online. And the process of it, now we will select the first 15, and then the 10, then the 5, then the 3, then the 1. In between these, we will have 12 different categories and 2 special awardees. And honestly, this is purely nobody's influence is here. Nobody's. I think even my sister-in-law has applied. I don't know whether she has got. Mujib has still not given me the results. I think Mujib has the results. And the top finalist, I think the judges have. So you can see the entire process on the stage. Only then it is the best teacher award has been selected. With this evening, I would like to all the best for all the teachers who have applied and the categories who have won. Big congratulations. I would like to thank all the members on the dais and off the dais for making this event a big event. Thank you. Among us, I'll just finish another 2 minutes. Among us, we have 2 boys. Can I please call Dakshit and Zamil? Please give them a big round of applause. They have been traveling 700 kilometers.
Unexpected relief
Please take your seat. They are riders.
Lawrence sir, kindly mute.
They say, rich parents, children, they have one such habit of, riding or golf, some other sports like that. So these are the 2 boys who come from a very rich background. And the only thing what I would like to tell, they are becoming more and more rich by doing a unique project for the government schools. So I will not talk more about it. I will tell them they will be presenting it. So I welcome, they came a bit late. No problem, latecomers. Okay, I welcome on behalf of the entire team of JCI, the people on the stage and off the stage.
I'm taking the mic for a minute. If I don't do it, it will be a mistake from my side. I should tell about Dr. Ruksana. Now we hear that bomb come, this come, that come. She comes like a volcano and it erupts just like that. And then things happen. No, it's amazing speed. I have seen so many people who is extraordinary, doing things, 10 things at a time. This lady, she come like, that is the word, like volcano, and it erupts and it spread like anything, but all it is for good. Volcano does a bad job, and she is a positive volcano, I should tell, and congratulations to you. Thank you. I'm sorry that I interfered and I had to take that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, ma'am, for those warm words. And thank you for letting us know that we set our own boundaries. I would now like to introduce, I would now like Nagashri to please come and introduce special guest, Advocate Girish SP to the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತಾಲೂಕು ಎಳಂಜೆ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿ ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಸಂಕಲಕರಿಯ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಪ್ರೌಢ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಮುಂಡ್ಕೂರು ವಿದ್ಯಾವರ್ಧಕ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರೈಸಿ ತನ್ನ PUC ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಮುಂಬೈನ KBS ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಡೆದು ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ತಾನೋರ್ವ ನ್ಯಾಯವಾದಿಯಾಗಬೇಕೆಂಬ ಹಂಬಲದಿಂದ ನವಿ ಮುಂಬೈಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಮುಂಬೈ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯ NGM ಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ನ್ಯಾಯವಾದಿಯಾಗಿ ತನ್ನ ಜೀವನದ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಬೈನ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ಕಾನೂನು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುಭವವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಇದೀಗ ಕಳೆದ 13 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣನಗರಿ ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಾ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಹಾಗೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ತನ್ನ ಕಾರ್ಯವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ವಿಸ್ತರಿಸಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತಿರುವಿರಿ. ತನ್ನ ಜೀವನ ಕೇವಲ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರವೇ ಸೀಮಿತವಾಗಬಾರದು, ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿಯಾಗಿಯೂ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕೆಂಬುದನ್ನು ಮನಗೊಂಡು ಹಲವಾರು ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ವಿವಿಧ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಥಕವಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತಿರುವರು. ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ JCIಗೆ JCI ಮುಂಡ್ಕೂರು ಭಾರ್ಗವ ಮುಖೇನ 2016ರಲ್ಲಿ JC ಆಂದೋಲನಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾದಾರ್ಪಣೆಗೊಂಡ ತಾವು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲೇ ವಿವಿಧ ಹುದ್ದೆಗಳನ್ನು ಘಟಕ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿ 2016ರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ JCI ಮುಂಡ್ಕೂರು ಭಾರ್ಗವದ ಘಟಕಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಿರಿ. 2017ರಿಂದ 2019ರವರೆಗೆ ವಲಯಾಧಿಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿ ವಲಯ ನಾಯಕತ್ವದ ಅನುಭವ ಪಡೆದು ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿರುವಿರಿ. 2021ರಲ್ಲಿ ವಲಯ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲ ಯುವ ನಾಯಕರೆನ್ನಿಸಿರುವಿರಿ. 2022ರಲ್ಲಿ ವಲಯ ಸಂಸದೀಯ ನಡಾವಳಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ವಹಿಸಿರುವ ತಾವು ಪ್ರಸಕ್ತ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ JCI ಭಾರತದ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಂಯೋಜಕರಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು. JCI ವಲಯದ ತರಬೇತುದಾರರಾಗಿ ಹಲವು ತರಬೇತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿರುವಿರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಹಲವು ಕಾನೂನು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರರನ್ನು ಸದಾ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಪತ್ನಿ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮುದ್ದಿನ ಮಗಳು ಅವನಿ ಗಿರೀಶರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸುಖಿ ಸಂಸಾರ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಇವರೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂದಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿ JC ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಗಿರೀಶ್ SP. ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆ ನಿಮಗಾಗಿ ಸರ್.
Thank you, Nagashri. I now request Advocate Girish SP to kindly address the gathering.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ವೈಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ನಿಟ್ಟೆ ಇದರ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರು ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ MS ಮುಡಿತಾಯ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆನರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ಸಸ್ ಗೀತಾ ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ, ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಟಿವಿನ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಪೌಲ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ರೂವಾರಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಹುದು ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರುಕ್ಸಾನಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ದೀಪಕ್ ಗಂಗೂಲಿ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಬಳಗದವರೇ, ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ JCI ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು, ಸದಸ್ಯರುಗಳೇ, ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ತಾನೇ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 5ಗೆ ನಾವು ಆಚರಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಟು ಆಲ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್, ಬಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿಶಸ್ ಆನ್ ಮೈ ಸೈಡ್. ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ, ಗುರು ವಿಷ್ಣು, ಗುರು ದೇವೋ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರ ಅಂತ ನಂಬಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದವರು ನಾವು. ಒಬ್ಬ ಗುರು ಅದೊಂದು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸಿದವರು ನಾವು. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾದವರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಗಳಿರ್ತದೆ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕನಾದವ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಗುರು ಆದವ ತನ್ನ ಸಂಬಳದ ಆಸೆಗೂ ದುಡಿದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಹರಕೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವುದು ಅಂತ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವಂತಹ, ರೂಪಿಸುವಂತಹ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೂ ಇದೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗಳು ನಡೀತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಹಂಬಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳೋಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಮೊದಲೇ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಿಗೆ, ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ವಿಷಯ. ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಜನರೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ವೃತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಾವು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಉತ್ತಮ ಸಮಾಜದ ನಾಗರಿಕರನ್ನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ತಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಸಿಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಕಂಗ್ರಾಚುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and for emphasizing the role that a guru plays in an individual's life. Moving ahead, we are privileged to have with us Mr. Deepak Ganguly, and to introduce him to the gathering, I invite Angel.
Deepak Ganguly, the proprietor of Pathway Enterprises Mangalore, Surprise Studio Mangalore, and Seventh Heaven Cake Shop, Paspe, is the son of an ex-army officer. Joined JCL in the year 2018 as a founder president of JCL Mangalore Impact and conducted many loam and zone events in his first year. In this year, he got many awards like Outstanding President Award, Mangarina Raja Award, Outstanding New Loam Award, Outstanding Special Project Award, 100% Efficiency Award, Outstanding Participant of Swagat, Sadhana Sri Award 2020, and Diamond Lok Award. In the year 2022, he also served as the Zone Vice President of Zone 15 JCL India. He is happily married to JC Anisha Ganguly and is the director for Mrs. India Karnataka Mangalore Beauty Pageant. He has trained more than 100 plus models, and in that 12 plus models have got Mrs. India crown. He has also directed many short films in which one got Best Director Award at national level for his movie Adhya. He is the state director for the traditional game Lagori, affiliated to Lagori India Federation. He 8 times. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Angel. I now request Sir to kindly address the gathering.
All the dignities on the days, ಸೇರಿದಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ teachers and our jury members. Almost all the guests and chief guests are going to speak here. They have almost told everything. Behalf of JCI Mangalore Impact, my president and my team, I just want to say only 3 words. One is thank you. Thank you each and everyone for supporting for this event, especially Global TV, Paul sir, Ruxana madam, special judges, and all the teachers. A special thanks from JCI Mangalore Impact. Congratulations to my team, because with all this long process, JCI Mangalore Impact and Global TV, finally we did it. And then all the very best. As we know, almost 300 plus teachers have participated for all this process, and among that almost 150 have been finalists, and in that many are here. So all the very best for all the teachers. We are just a backbone behind, but everything is there. The major pillars who are sitting there, so they are going to play the major role of this award ceremony. So all the very best to each and everyone. Thank you so much for the privilege.
Thank you for your kind words, sir. We're delighted to have this ACP Geeta Kulkarni. I now request Sahana to please introduce her to the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. Ms. Geeta Kulkarni took over as Assistant Commissioner of Police Traffic from 23rd May 2022. Prior to assuming the charge of ACP Mangaluru Police Commissionerate, Ms. Geeta Kulkarni worked in Bangalore Police CID Department. She has worked in various police departments, stations in various capacities. 38 police officers from Karnataka were selected for the Eve of Independence Day in 2019. Geeta Kulkarni, the then Deputy Superintendent of CID, was one amongst them. A dedicated police officer with developmental initiatives and visions. She is an icon that the youth look up to. She also actively participates in college and community-based drives, where she motivates the youth and supports the elderly on various areas of awareness. We are delighted to have you with us, ma'am, and we are ever greatly full for your service. Welcome you, ma'am.
Actually, I think Geeta has not given her profile. So this is an internet selected thing. The main reason why Geeta, I have invited her, not that because she was, she's an assistant commissioner of police or the first lady police, lady traffic police ACP for Mangalore city. I have not invited her for this. She herself is a teacher. So that was the main reason for me to invite her. She may be my best friend, she may be an ACP, all that is set aside. But the main reason for I wanted her to be on this was, that she as a teacher has taught many minority students, and she keeps telling me about all the minority students, how we have to, improve. So that is the thing. And another thing is, better be careful. I don't think so she's carrying up. So she's a sharpshooter. So she has got many gold medals in sharpshooting, and she has many such things in her thing. She's a very simple person. She doesn't want to tell much about her. You can see her when she talks. Please welcome, ma'am.
First of all, I would like to congratulate to each and every teacher who are present here. And most respected Dr. Professor MS Muditaya sir, and the Deepak Ganguly, the JCI member and the coordinator, and Mr. Girish, who is an advocate for a JCI again, and Mr. Paul sir, the global chairman, global teams chairman, and Dr. Ruxana Hassan, and Mr. Karthikeyan, one who has went for some emergency work. So what is to be told about the teacher? Teacher is a God for us. Teacher is everything for us. Why I am today is only because of my teacher. What is teacher? Teacher, one who teaches us to read, write, and most important, to understand. That is how I passed my examination. Because when I was in the school, I used to learn many things, but a teacher influenced a lot. So that is how to remember the words, how to remember the dates, how to remember the events. These are all taught by our teachers. Because of teacher, I am here today. Because of teacher, I became like I have passed my all the whatever comes in my life, the hurdles and everything. So teacher is everything. Once again, I would like to congratulate to each and every one of you and those who organized this event, the Global and JCI. I would like to congratulate to them also. So I wish you all the best and produce more the students of this year. When I was working in college, Anjuman Islam College, Hubli, Dharwad, so I used to teach the students. So students will always remember me. I have solved many problems in my professional career, but nobody will remember that. Only students can remember. So how the teachers are here, definitely students will remember you, madam, and teachers. Thank you so much once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for reminding us the importance of a teacher. I now request Angel to please introduce our chief guest, Dr. MS Muditaya.
Professor Dr. MS Muditaya has taken charge as the Vice Chancellor of NITE deemed University, Mangalore on June 1st, 2023. He has served earlier as the Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar and Director of the university. He has also served as the Director of Justice K.S. Hegde University of Management, NITE, as the Principal of Dr. NSAM First Grade College and taught at SDM College of Business Management, Mangalore, MGM College, Udupi, and Mysore University, PG Centers, and Devangiri. He did his graduation in Commerce and post-graduation in Course Accounting from University of Mysore. He got his doctoral degree from Mangalore University and did his postdoctoral studies at University of Pennsylvania, USA. During his academic career spanning over 4 decades, Dr. Muditaya has published several articles in peer-reviewed journals, published 10 books, and completed more than a dozen research projects funded by organizations like Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, Karnataka State Agriculture and Marketing Board, NABARD, Ford Foundation, ICSSR, Sir Ratan Tata Trust, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, UPenn Global Encasement Fund, etc. He has also guided and produced PhDs on contemporary issues in management, such as financial inclusion, corporate philanthropy, and quality management systems. Dr. Muditaya has served in the boards of many higher education institutes and not-for-profit organizations. He has been visiting professor to universities like University of Pennsylvania, USA, Erasmus Universities, the Netherlands, Macquarie Universities, Uganda, National University of Philippines, University of New England, etc. He has traveled widely on teaching, research, and consultants assignments in India and abroad. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Angel, for that detailed introduction. I now request Professor Dr. M.S. Muditaya to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening to all of you. Guest of honor of this very special event, Mrs. Geeta Kulkarni, JC Advocate Girish SP, Mr. Palos, Chairman of Global TV, Dr. Ruxana Hassan, Deepak Ganguly, Advocate Girish, members of JC International who are part of the organizing team, members of the jury who had a very tough time in identifying the best of the talent among those who applied or who are being considered for the Best Teachers Award, the teachers who are present here, invitees, the students, ladies and gentlemen, and the young two heroes sitting there. At the very outset, let me congratulate all the teachers who are in the teaching profession, not necessarily those who are going to be felicitated today, because this is a very special profession wherein you get the rewards and awards on a daily basis in the eyes of your students, on a continuous basis. And also let me thank the JC International and Global TV for organizing this specific event. When I stand before you for addressing you, I have been in the profession for the last more than 4 decades. I've had many students who have passed through the portals of the institute wherein I taught. And it so happened that sometime back when I was, let me not put myself in that position. A teacher, after the examination, had a student running up to him and saying, "Sir, I want to tell you something today." The teacher thought there must have been some problem as far as the examination question paper or something is concerned. Then he asked, "Tell me what happened." She said, "Sir, I want to tell you that my mother was also your student." He said, "That's a great compliment. You are also telling me that I'm growing old." No, but she said, "That's not the point, sir. What I want to tell you is the question paper that you gave today." Well, the teacher was really now scared. "The question paper that you gave today," she said, "is the same that you gave to my mother." The teacher looked into the eyes of the student and said, "My dear friend, remember this throughout your life. In life, questions are the same, but the answers have to be different." Ladies and gentlemen, when you were a student, 4 decades ago, I was being asked about what are the problems of India? What are the problems of Indian economy? What is the future of India? And even today, in economics, we discuss the same. Don't you think as teachers, you have seen the true India's growth story unfolding? Whether you call it India or Bharat, the fact remains that we have now reached a stage wherein we are proud of being called Bharatiyas or Indians. Please note that 1 out of every 6 persons living in this world is from India. Please note that by 2030, it is being said, several reports, you see any report for that matter, on developmental economics or on development of the nations. Please note that they say that 1 out of every 5 persons working in any part of the world is going to be from India. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, please note that it is also being said that 1 out of every 4 students graduating in 2030, by 2030, will be from an Indian university. And therefore, the future of teachers, the future of India, these stories are, connected to one another. Please note that it was being said that in 19th century, if someone has not seen Europe, he was not being considered smart. In 20th century, if someone has not visited America, he was not being considered to be smart. But it is being said now that in 21st century, if someone has not come to India and had the Indian experience, he can't be smart. Ladies and gentlemen, the elephant has already started. It has got up, it has started running, and it is giving run for the money of both the eagle and also the dragon. The world is closely watching India. We are now the 5th largest economy, and it is very clearly 2030 again is going to be the year by which there is no doubt that India would be the 3rd largest economy in the whole world. Now, the question is, now, how do you see that India is going to be the supplier of the talent to the whole world? You know that whether you talk about UK or USA, wherein the median age of those countries is almost 39 years. Take Japan, for instance, it is almost 48 years. But whereas India, it is 28.8 years. That means young India. And 1.4 billion population, young Indians are going to fuel the growth story of not only India, but the entire world. Nobody can ignore this. And therefore, the teachers have a very important role. We are preparing the talent, we are developing the talent, not just for India, but the whole world. See, we should believe in that. And therefore, our resilience, our ability to rise to the occasion, our ability to refresh ourselves, and our ability to lead, playing a leader's role becomes very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand the teachers whom we are going to felicitate today are only few. We can't, greet each and every teacher. That may not be possible. But these few are going to be the role models for others. And I'm sure there would be great inspiration to others. But what we need to remember is, there are 3 C's that are essential for success in life. The first C is the condition. The condition for India is great. The best of the times we are living in. In China, they say when the seniors, when youngsters go to the seniors, what they say is, just as we say, Ayushman Bhava, they say, may you live in exciting times. All right, whether that has become true for China or not, but for India, that has become reality. All right, now exciting times is okay. But for the teachers, what is required today is you are teaching someone who doesn't know that there is something here in the watch and it is for winding, and they don't know that. They would not have wound a watch. They can't imagine about a world without computers. They can't, even if you tell the story how you went to school without wearing a shoe, they can't believe that. All right. So they can't think of the world without so many apps in their cell phones, and of course, without smartphones. Whereas our generation has the responsibility, the teachers have the responsibility of accepting that fact, adapting to the changing environment, and ensuring that in the changing global equation, you become continuously relevant. And therefore, our teachers have to continuously learn, and they have to be relevant. I'm just reminded of a small story. You all would have, heard about this story. That is the story of the Topi Wala. Okay, a Topi Wala many years ago was selling caps in the village, and his wife would give him little lunch so that if you are tired under the shade of a tree or so, you take rest, and then after that you move to the next village and sell. And because after it is his responsibility to ensure that the chula jalte rahe at home. And accordingly, you know the story, he went to the village, from one village to the other. By 1 o'clock or so, he felt very tired. Almost 50 topis were sold and something were remaining. And under the tree, he took rest. And then what happened? You all know the story. It so happened that one cap was on his head, rest of them in the bag. When he got up, nothing is there in the bag. Then he saw around and he found that all the monkeys were wearing the caps. He knew the native wisdom and the knowledge. He knew that whatever you do, the monkeys would imitate. So he just lifted the cap on his head, just threw it like this. And then what happened? Immediately the monkeys also threw their caps. He collected them, went to the next village, and told the story his wife and his grandson, who was very small. But then what happened? After some time, the grandson went to US. He wanted to do his MBA. And the professor there was explaining the India's growth story. And he said, even if you do a small business in India, wherein you make 1 rupee profit, if you can convince all Indians, you can make 140 crore rupees profit in a year. This fellow started dreaming. Then he said, I should take the next flight, come back to India and start my business. What is the point in continuing the study? He came back and told his grandfather, who was still alive, this is what I'm going to do. The grandfather thought, all my investment gone. This fellow is also gone. I should not have sent him to US. But then he was very adamant, but the grandfather told grandson, look here, all these stories are fine. But then please remember, rural India is real India. First go and experiment in rural India. Sell something in rural India. So he took his grandfather's advice seriously. And the same story, he took some, in his bag and went to the rural area and started selling. And grandmother had given him something to eat. So he fell asleep and under the tree, may not be the same tree. All right. And then where do you allow the trees to, except for where culture like this is prevalent. Anyways, and then he was fast asleep and one cap on his head and rest on his bag, and the history repeated. And he saw all the monkeys are wearing the caps, but he said, you can't fool me. But he did the same trick. He took out his hat and just threw it like that. Then what happened? He was looking at them now. All of them would throw their caps, but none of them did that. But his utter surprise, one monkey came down and picked up this clap also. Not only that, it again came back and gave a big slap to this man and said, what do you think? Only you have a grandfather? Please, ladies and gentlemen, remember, a very important point to be remembered is, unless you continuously learn, unless you update yourself, unless you adapt to technology, taming technology to your advantage today, that's very much required. Unless you are 2 steps ahead of the students and make yourself relevant in the changing equation, a teacher cannot be the best teacher. And in search of such a best teacher, you have conducted this program. I once again congratulate you and wish all the teachers all the very best. Enjoy your profession. This is a wonderful profession. And to all those who have been awarded, congratulations to you and may God bless you. Wish you all the very best. Once again, thanks to the jury who had the tough time in selecting the best of the talent. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Definitely one of the takeaways from his words were, questions will always remain the same. It's the answers that change. Moving forward, it is my privilege to invite Dr. Shishappa Amin of the JCI Impact Group to extend his heartfelt gratitude in the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Global TV and JCI Mangalore, in fact, I'm glad to be standing here to express my vote of thanks. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Geeta Kulkarni Madam, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mangalore City. Your thoughts have truly inspired us, ma'am. Thank you, madam.
I request Shehnaz Ahmed to kindly honor Geeta Kulkarni ma'am.
I would request Prabhakar sir to please come on stage.
I would request Sharmila please come up.
I would like to extend my gratitude to I would like to extend my gratitude to Chief Guest Professor M.S. Modithaya, Vice Chancellor of Nitai Deemed University, Mangalore. Thank you, sir.
I would request Dakshit and Syed Muzammil to please come on stage.
Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my gratitude to our special guest, JCI PPP Kartikeya Madhyastha, National Coordinator NLTS JCI India, and JCI Advocate Girish SP, National Coordinator JCI India. Thank you very much.
I would like to call upon Sunita Madam from Bangalore. And Shikha Rodeva sir from Coimbatore.
Next, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our jury team members. Dr. Yatish Kumar, Professor and HOD Department of BBA and University. Thank you, sir. Professor Vinod K. Registered School of Social Work, Roshni, Mangalore. Thank you very much. I would like to thanks to Professor Suraj, Principal, Mahal College, Hotel Management College, Mangalore. Thank you, sir. I would like to thanks to Dr. Muhammad Sayyed, Expert Committee Member, NCERT. I would like to thanks to Commander Prabha Madam, Indian Navy veteran. Thank you, madam. A special thanks goes to our organizer, Sir, Chairman Global TV. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Rachel Madam, the National United Nations Program Director. Thank you, ma'am. And also thanks to our JCI Mangalore Impact Founder President Deepak Ganguli, sir. More than 80 teachers participated from the different places. This made the program a grand success. Thank you so much, all dear teachers. I would like to gratitude our supporters, Twin Glacier Foundation Bangalore and Syed Saifullah Safe and Screen Foundation Bangalore. I would also thanks to our sponsors, Sanmukh and Bangalore, Mr. Nageshwar Rao, Jyoti Developers, Alanka Bangalore. Finally, I would like to thank all of you present here for making time to be with us today and help us make this event a grand success. Thank you, Brenda.
I thank Dr. Shishika Amin for that very elaborate and precise vote of thanks. Going forward, I would like to request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly join the audience. On behalf of my co-host Inita and myself Ifra, we now hand over the stage to Deepak sir and Roxana ma'am.
Yes, once again, good evening, everyone. How is the church? Only two people. How is the church? How is the church? Geeta madam is here. You should say, hi, sir. How is the church? Perfect. Thank you so much. We are very happy and blessed that you people are here with us to make the evening very beautiful. As you all know that all the part of India teachers have come to Mangalore. First of all, heartily welcome to Mangalore, and it's our privilege to introduce and start the event with a traditional dance of Mangalore. So I would like to welcome the three beautiful kids, the future of JCI Mangalore. In fact, always they support the event for the traditional dance. Thank you so much for all the delegates. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ please ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Thank you so much. ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುವ ಮುಂಚೆ ಚಂಡೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ವಿದ್ಯಾದಾಯಿನಿ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Once again, a very good evening. I think we have people from Innerville. Ma'am, please welcome. Please welcome, ma'am. Okay. Now we have one of the youngest teacher among us. I think nobody can challenge him in this group, in this crowd. Anybody is there? With nearly 45 plus years of teaching experience and still he is teaching. Born in the year 1945, I would like to welcome Sringaram Vediyolu sir from Coimbatore. According to me, he is one of the youngest, 77 plus he is, and still you can see the active. That is the role of a teacher. Please welcome, sir. There is a very big biodata of sir, but only one thing I could say, I would like to say is that only by seeing him, you can see the inspiration, what he is. I met him in one of the brain power group, and the way I used to see, our class used to start somewhere about 7 o'clock. He was the first person to be in the group, and then, yes, ma'am, I'm ready, good morning. So that is the kind of zeal what every teacher should have. As sir was just telling about, what exactly is the role of teacher. And as Geeta said, what is the role of a teacher? And if we all are here, it is only because of our teacher and nobody else. Okay, I would like to honor sir for his excellent service to the society, to the community at large, and to all of the younger generation. Thank you for coming all the way from Coimbatore, sir. Karthikeyan sir is gone? Karthikeyan sir is gone? Okay. Okay. I would request Dattadre and Ravi. Raviraj, to please come on stage. Actually, I'm honoring him a bit early. His train is at He was not in the selection because we never had anybody like that. So that was not the criteria, but only for his services. Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good evening to everyone and all. Respected Chief Guest of the Day and Guest of Honor, and especially Dr. Ruksana Madam and Global TV Chairman and other dignitaries, and mainly the jury members, for all of you and on behalf of all the teachers, I heartfelt thanks to all the people and for the Global TV and JCI Mangalore Intact. It is our sincere thanks, and my passion is till my end. Just I want to give a service to the students, and still I am doing, and till my end I want to give it. But every teacher, they are having a talent, but the selected teacher or the participating teacher, everyone are the same, because every teacher, they got a separate talents. They can showcase and they can bring up all the students, and mainly we have to bring the students to the good culture and good citizen of India and make our India great. Thank you very much, and Be Shivam.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we are going to call the 10 teachers. Sir, I wanted, Paul, sir. Sir, I wanted the teachers online, sir. Hello. Sir. Online, Zoom online. We also have teachers who have been participating online and you're offline. Okay, I don't know how many teachers. Sir, thank you so much. D. Randip Rao, our first finalist. D. Randip Rao, if you're online, please say one hello message. Lalita Venkateshan. Oh. She's also from Coimbatore. Farida Banu. Farida Banu. Whoever is online, please say hello, hi. Just send one message. Please, only the names whom I call, only they have to send a message. Please don't pour in the messages. Kalavati Ravichandran. Kalavati Ravichandran. Kalavati Ravichandran. You please prepare yourself for the answering the question. Sanchita Mishra. Sanchita Mishra online. Salima Sharifuddin. Yes, please come. Shaila. Shaila. I think she's online. Vandana Singh. Vandana Singh. 3 we have there, 3 we have here. Varsha. Oh, Varsha is from Kuwait. Ma'am, please be online. Vinita. Vinita from Noble School.
Varsha present, ma'am.
Naushin. Naushin Banu. Dr. Wahida. Mrs. Sharmila. Oh my God. Yes, ma'am. I think we have 4 of us online. Can only the 4 on the mic online? Sir, how is it? Yeah. They are able to hear, no? So how will they answer if they answer? Here, no? Okay. Okay. Now I hand over the stage to the jury members for the question answer.
I have to ask this question to whom?
I request please maintain silence.
Dr. D. Randeep Rao. Pardon? Is Randeep Rao on the line? Okay. Okay. Yes. May I confirm that Mr. Randeep Rao is online? Say yes or no? May I ask the question? D. Randeep Rao. This is the question for you. Please confirm your presence.
Sorry.
Dr. Roxana ma'am, I think he's not, there is no response from him. Mr. D. Randeep Rao.
Sir, we'll start off the question offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll ask the question.
We have Sharmila, Wahida, Wahida, Naushin, Salima, what's your name? Farida, and Venkateshan, Dr. Lata Venkateshan. Yes.
So I have to ask the question to whom?
Anybody, sir, your wish.
Dr. Lata Venkateshan, is there here? Yes. This is the question to you, Dr. Lata Venkateshan. May I please? Your time starts now, okay? 1 minute, in 60 seconds, you have to answer this question. Hello, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Question is, if Mahatma Gandhi would have been alive today, what changes he would have done in new education policy and why? Your time starts now.
He will be giving equal education to all. He would have given the education policy will be for everybody, poor or rich. Everybody should read the same education, and all the teachers should be educated, and they should have updated knowledge technically they should be knowing, everyday update should be there, and teachers should not use a cane, or teachers should be very kind to the children, and teachers they should come to the students level and they should teach. And apart from that, all the teachers, they should not have an ego. And now the coming technology is coming more. So the students should know everything. And another thing is all the CBSE school or matriculation or government school, the education should be same. And teachers should give more knowledge to the children, and everybody should give proper education to the children. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please give her a big hand.
Okay, thank you, madam. Next question, Prabha ma'am.
My question is to
Fazana here. Fazana, the second contestant, Fazana. Farida, it's for Farida. The time starts.
Yeah. Farida. So my question to you is, if you had to teach a class on the moon, what are the 5 indispensable things you will carry along with you? In the moon.
Your time started.
Okay, because in the moon there will be no people. So how can I imagine for this? Assume there are. Okay, so moon. I'll just go through what I'm teaching the way. Like, first of all, I love the place where I'm teaching. If it is moon or any institution. Okay, so this is my thing. Like, I love the institution and the people who are there in the moon. For example, children. I love them first, institution plus students. And I believe that the students first know what is manners, what is the principles. So I'll teach them that way, like how they will cope up from all the difficulties or what they're feeling through, like anything, like emotionally, if they want any help or any like that. That's all.
Thank you, madam. Vinita ma'am, you can pose your question to Silma Sharfuddin.
My question to you, how do you make the last period interesting? The end of the day, the last period is given to you. How do you make it interesting?
Good evening, ma'am. I love this question very well because teaching is one of my passions. I took teaching as one of my passions, and we can make our classroom very interactive and also very interesting through different type of technique. Nowadays, we have a lot of techniques in the classroom itself. We can make the classroom, we can give some of the follow-up activities as a creative work. If we are doing, for example, if we are taking an English classroom, at the end of the class, for example, if we are taking a poem, we can just tell them to make some of the few lines. They can create their own few words. We can give some of the tips to the students. And also, if we are taking any of the subjects, we can make it interesting, and the students can take over all the moments in the classroom and they can create their own memories. I believe that every teacher is unique and every teacher can create interesting techniques in her class. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Suraj sir, you can ask a question to Sharmila madam. Ma'am.
Students can take over all the moments in the classroom and they can create their own memories. I believe that every teacher is unique and every teacher can create interesting techniques in her
ask a question to Sharmila madam. Ma'am.
My question is, how do you encourage students to become active learners?
Good evening. It's wonderful. You know, today when I'm standing here, I feel like a little girl. This is exactly what we do when we put our children in front of a dais and we have competitions after competitions. Today's learners are, have got more information than we teachers. So I think the first bottom line is getting to know how much they know and then building on them, building on all the information that they have. There are various ways today, the different tools that we teachers have in our hands to teach children is vast. So making them interested in the little things that they're doing, whether it's just reading, writing, collecting informations, the little projects that they do. I think if they start generating love for learning, then everything is easy. Should I go on? Time up? Yes, thank you. Collecting information.
Thank you, madam.
The little projects that
Prabha ma'am,
I think if they
you can ask your question to Nausheen.
then everything is easy.
Nausheen.
Should I go on? Time up? Yes, thank you.
Nausheen, if you had the power to change one policy that is impacting education, what would that policy be?
Can I have your question again, ma'am, please?
Okay. If you had, Nausheen, if you had the power to change one policy that is impacting education, what would that policy be? If you had the power to change one policy that is impacting education, what would that policy be?
If I had to change, if I had a power to change a policy which would be impacting the education system, I think students should be, and children, any children of any age group need to be involved. The more of involvement, and today's technology has made things easy for the kids, and I believe that has to be like students or the kids or the children of any age group must be taught to value the things. So I think we need not make the things easy for the kids. And here the lack of value happens. So I would change more of technological involvement, because that makes us weak. I believe we are becoming slaves to the technology, and more of involvement and creativity should happen from the child side. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Say, sir, you can ask your question to Wahida, ma'am.
What's her name?
Dr. Wahida Banu.
Dr. Wahida.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Wahida,
Thank you.
listen to my question.
Yes, sir.
You are taking the students in a bus in Rajasthan. Suddenly the bus got struck in the middle of the Rajasthan. The bus is full of children. There is nothing around you. How will you engage the students in the middle of desert in Rajasthan?
Good evening, and thank you for this opportunity of being one of the 10 selected teachers, one of the noble profession. Teaching is an art. So when I take the students, and as sir said, when it is in mid of Rajasthan, when the bus is stuck, children will get panic. Rather than that, as a teacher, I will be student to them, as I'll be a very friendly to them. And I first of all tell them a very positive vibes telling that be positive, be confident, nothing will come.
Varsha, are you there?
Ups and downs, take your own time.
Varsha, are you there?
Then I'll be explaining about the desert of Rajasthan, where
Sanchita
we
Mitra,
are
are you
blessed
there?
to
Yes,
have
I
an
can pick Sanchita.
opportunity to
Sanchita, can you hear me?
for some time. Moreover, I myself as a teacher make them to entertain by
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
stories, moral
Okay,
stories
Sanchita.
of the great freedom fighters.
Hello?
who
Yes,
were
ma'am, I can hear you.
and all over India, explaining them the do's and don'ts. I mean, the positive things to be taken over when we have this very. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Jury members, one of our finalists is online now. Sanchita. Madam, can you listen us? Hello.
I think the host should unmute. Sir, please unmute Sanchita. Okay, Sanchita, please unmute.
Unmute.
The judges are able to hear?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yes. Yeah, please hear. Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening, all.
Vinita, ma'am. Sir, please unmute. Sanchita, please listen, and all others, please mute.
Yes. My question, what is the role of a teacher when it comes to a slow learner? What is the role of a teacher when it comes to a slow learner?
Sanchita, please listen, and all others, please.
The role, actually, teachers should, I think my motto is service before yourself. So the role of a teacher, for slow learner, they have to make a class more interactive. They have to go through their problem. They have to know and identify who was the slow learner. First of all, teachers should identify. We are always focused to the topper and the best students and all. So we have to identify who is the slow learner and what they want, and we have to help them instead of that topper and all. They are always doing well, ma'am, and we have to make more interesting, and what method they are adopt, we have to go through it. Not like that, what we want, we have to force to do all those things. So for the slow learner, we have to go whatever they want, we go through it. It's my policy, ma'am. And also being engaged them with the music and all those dance bands and all. So they have to be happy. They will come to school and they will, and we have to create the interest among education, but slowly. Not like that forcibly we will do, and always to scold them, stand them outside, go outside, stand there. Not like that, ma'am. We have to close with a friend like that.
Your time is
My
up.
policy. We have to create the interest among education, but
Okay. The
slowly.
host
We will
Host
do,
can unmute.
and always to
Better mute it.
your time is up. Stand them outside. Okay. She has stopped. That is the live. Close with a friend like that.
The another finalist is online now. Vandana Singh. Ma'am. Vandana Singh. Host can unmute.
Yeah, yes, sir. Time is up.
Suraj sir, you can ask a question to Vandana Singh. She is online now.
Okay, Shaila. Shaila, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Vandana, unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Suraj sir, you can ask a question to Vandana Singh.
Ma'am, is this question for Vandana or for Shaila, ma'am?
Vandana.
Shaila, are you there?
The question is for Vandana Singh. Asked by Suraj sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
In which way you have contributed to the school or educational community beyond your classroom?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. It's a very nice question. See, as a
I'm teacher, what I should involve in the school for their extra activities with the children. Those who are weak, I can take extra classes for them to encourage them. And those who are weak children and those who are very smart children, we can sit with them and doing what they want, like extra activities with the children. Those who are weak, I extra classes for them to encourage them. And those who are weak children and those who are very smart children, we can sit, we divide in the different group and sit what they like to do to encourage them in their activity, their skill, to improve them. They will sit with the teacher and speak what they want to do, their activities. They show me
Ma'am,
what they like
thank you.
to do.
Thank you, ma'am.
To encourage them
Thank you.
in their activity, their to
I
improve
think
them.
Shaila Saldana ma'am
So,
is online now.
they will show
Shaila
Yes,
ma'am,
sir.
are you online?
teacher and
Yes.
speak what they want.
Unmute.
They want to
Ma'am,
what they want
are you
to
online?
do, their activity.
Yes, sir.
Prabha ma'am, your question to Shaila Sandana. She is online now.
Yes.
I think Shaila Saldana ma'am is online now. Shaila
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Unmute. Ma'am, are you online?
Yes. I'm online, sir, and I have unmuted.
Yes, ma'am. Prabha ma'am, just a minute. Your question will be asked by the jury. She is online now.
Yes.
No. I think Shaila Saldana ma'am is online now. Prabha ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Prabha ma'am.
Yeah. Shaila?
Yes, ma'am.
My question to you is, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your take on this in today's age of nuclear family?
Prabha ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question? Yes, ma'am.
My question to you is, it takes a village to raise a child. What is your take on this in today's age of nuclear family?
Ma'am, I would like to say that a child has to be developed not only in few parts, it has to be developed from the village. As rightly said by Mahatma Gandhi, he has said that if India has to be developed, the development has to begin from the villages itself. Now, speaking about the second part of the question, which speaks about the nuclear family, it is a sad affair that the nuclear family is not doing justice by giving the values what is required for the growth. So in other words, I would like to say is, if a village takes a time to take a child to grow, it is the work of the family to come together, jointly grow all the children in the villages, ma'am.
Ma'am, are you online?
So
Vasha ma'am.
In other words, I would like to say is,
Unmute.
if a village takes a time
Are you online, ma'am?
to child to grow, it is the work of the family to come
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
jointly grow all the
I think the
children.
last question from the jury team. Vinita ma'am. Ma'am, are you online? Vasha ma'am.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm online.
Are you online, ma'am?
How do you
Yes, sir.
make a school child-friendly school? How do you make a school child-friendly school?
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your question, ma'am. I'm very honored to be here today. So, how your question is, how can I make a school friendly, right, ma'am? Friendly environment. Hello, can you hear me, ma'am? Hello. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
How do you make a school child-friendly school?
Yes, ma'am. First, listen their problems, children's problems. We have to listen their problems because they're excited to talk to the teachers. Okay, we have to listen to their problems, make them feel valued. Each and every child should feel valued, prestigious. Okay, we have to make a connection with them like a second mother. When they came from their home, they have to feel home, school is a second home, and teacher is my mother. If it's a class teacher, then it is very good. If it is subject teachers also, it is very good. They have to play a role of parent for those children, and tell them their opinion. Their opinion matters. Whatever they say, all the opinion will be matter. Yes, ma'am, can you hear me? And yes, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, ma'am? Hello?
Varsha ma'am, your answer is noted and it will be updated. Let us wait.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
For the continuation of the program.
Hello. Can you hear me, ma'am?
I call Chetana ma'am on stage.
Hello.
Please, I want all of you to stand in front. Thank you for the wonderful question and answers. We would like to sash all the finalists with the finalist chair.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
For the continuation of the program.
Hello. Can you hear me, ma'am?
I call Chetana ma'am on stage. Please, I want all of you to stand in front. Thank you for the wonderful question and answers. We would like to sash all the finalists.
So can we have a huge round of applause for all the finalists? In behalf of this, I would like to invite our chief guest sir, for this photo session, please. And I request the president of JCI Mangalore Impact to join for the photo, please. And the secretary, sir, Sheshappa, sir, please. For this photo session, please. And I would like to recognize the presence of the national officer from JCI India, Ravi Chandra Patali, sir. I recognize your presence. Once again, congratulations to all the finalists.
A big round of applause to the finalists and All the others who have attended online, I will be posting your certificate and all your other mementos. Okay. I request all the finalists to please go and take your seats and wait for your results. I would request the two heroes to please come forward.
Once again, with huge round of applause, we have two brand ambassadors from JCI Mangalore Impact. We are privileged to call them on the desk. Yes, the two heroes. When the heroes walk from their place, I would love to hear the sound of the claps, please. Yes, please. And I also request Syed sir, you to join, please. Please. I request Raviraj sir and Ravichandra Patel sir to join the desk, please.
No, we will just not honor you like that. Please tell something about what you are doing.
First of all, good evening. We are in terms of a ride, and starting off, we are representing Twin Glacier Foundation, wherein we are riding to across the country to save government schools. I mean, who else can save wherein teachers are the first members? But in terms of providing basic facilities is what our goal is. So we have been traveling all across the country, been to 23 states, 5 union territories, all that. But we wanted to do something back to the society. I am a chartered engineer for civil. So I was like, okay, if something which I can give back, that is the knowledge which I've got from my teachers, I would like to do that. So that is when we started this NGO, and through this NGO, we have already done a couple of schools wherein the government schools is turned into a private school level, wherein all the basic facilities like the toilets, the paint work, the classrooms, smart classes, computers, projectors, so that, we're only focusing on the basic facilities, wherein visiting about 132 districts of Karnataka, we're looking anywhere about 155 schools, wherein these schools will be shortlisted based on the necessities. I mean, we will not want to go to a school which has everything, but to visit schools which lack a lot of facilities. And on behalf of Twin Glacier Foundation, we are thankful to JCI as well as the Global TV for inviting us for this occasion. And I would like to take this opportunity to tell that we are doing a survey across to make sure we create an awareness. It is not just we are doing it. We will just come, we take a survey, we will do it. But we want the survey to be effective, wherein the villages are the ones who will take care of the school. And as Sa was saying, wherein the real India is in the rural. We are only focusing on rural areas and not in the cities, because cities, anyone will come and do it. And thank you, one and all. We have come in this attire, first of all, just to show that we are bikers. That's the main point. So that, doing it on two wheels is risky, but at the same time, it is something, we go across. Everybody who looks at the bike, they know, okay, there's something going on. And everybody wants to know that we have to take care of our school. So we have started a tagline wherein Namma Uru, Nanna Shale. So wherein we are, thank you. Wherein we are, let it be, we stop at a tea shop. We talk about the schools which is near them, and we try to inspire them that, yeah, gather people, go to the nearest school, go to your school, try doing something for the school. If there's any need, take our numbers, contact us, we will come. So that's the awareness we are looking at. And most probably we will be doing a lot of schools, and we need all your supports. Thank you.
Actually, they have been traveling across all the 31 districts in Karnataka. And I think yesterday they visited a school which was built in 18th century. And it is in a very, very pathetic condition where the children are not able to use even one classroom. So that is the initiative that we will be submitting this report to the higher education minister. And then we will see that we don't want anything from the government. Namma uru nanna shale. So that is the whole concept, because any project, any NGO does ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ government ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So they have already done a few schools. One out of it is Anekal, where they have adopted that school, and a playground, auditorium, toilets, facilities, everything was from one of the Heikel Foundation was sponsored. 50 lakhs project it was. So this is how we are going to do it. CSR funds in the CSR, corporate social responsibility funds in the ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇರೋದು. So I congratulate both of you and bless you from the bottom of my heart, and all the people around here. The August gathering here will definitely bless you for the work what you have been doing. Please take your seat. Backstage. I would like to request, sir, please honor them. I think this is the best honor what they can get. He's Syed Muzammil, a student of Alvas, and in BSc. Now he's a farmer by profession, agriculturist. So he said, I don't want to go to Saudi, Dubai, London, all these places. So he said that, I want to stay back. That is one of the proud things. And I'm very, very proud to say that these two are my children. They are adopting the schools and I have adopted them. Photographer, yes. And the top 10 categories, I'll be calling the names. Whoever is present, please come here.
Thank you, Muzammil. Thank you, Daksh, for taking up the wonderful project for the improvement of government schools. Thank you. So here comes the announcement. See, in the first round, the jury team has selected 10 finalists. The questions were asked. The answers been given from the finalists. Depending on that, the jury team for the second round have qualified 6 members. Who are those? Here comes the announcement. The first to qualify, Noshin Banu. Noshin Banu, come to the stage. Shaila Saldana, I think she is online or offline. Shaila, she is online. The third qualified teacher for the second round, Selma Sharfuddin. Selma Sharfuddin, come to the stage. And the next qualified, Sanchita Mishra. I think she is online. Sanchita Mishra, she is online. And the fourth qualified teacher for the round 2, Dr. Lata Venkateshan. Welcome you, ma'am, on the stage. And the 6th finalist for the second round, Sharmila, ma'am. So these are the 6 finalists going to the second round. Jury members, I think you are ready with your questions. Please seated, ma'am. Please seated. Okay. Before the jury team continues with the question and answer session, We are continuing with the honoring program. I think everyone is eager. Anxiety is filled. Each and everyone is waiting. Who are those winners of 10 categories? We had invited the nominations for 11 categories. 2 additional categories were added. Totally 13 categories we are awarding today. For the best teacher, we are left out with another 2 rounds. 6 finalists will make up to 3, and the 3 will declare who is the best. But before that happens, here we are making an announcement of 10 category winners. Ma'am, 10 category winners. On phone. Just a minute. Another 5 minutes, your anxiety will come to an end. Let's see who are those winners. See, the best teachers. Let's see who those are. Just a minute. I think. Okay. Wait a minute, son. Print out. Happy. Take the certificates to me. Get the certificates. No, award is certificates. Award is certificates. Okay. Here comes the announcement for the first category. Being a special educator, as I said in the beginning of the session, we had received nominations of 300 plus. Out of those, we have shorted out to 137. Of those, we classified into 11 different categories. In one of that category, special educator, the winner for the year 2023-24 is Amita D'Souza. Ma'am, are you here? Amita, ma'am, are you here? I think madam is online. Amita D'Souza. She's been selected by the jury team as a special educator for the year 23-24. Ma'am, can you unmute? I think madam is not online. We'll go with the next announcement. The next category we had called the nominations was Best Innovative Teacher. See, the COVID era had made us to learn different methods, different techniques to make the teaching effective. Nominations were accepted in this category. For the year 23-24, Best Innovative Teacher Award goes to Reena A.S. Maxwell. Ma'am, are you here? Reena, ma'am? Ma'am, come to the stage. I will request Ruxana ma'am and the team to honor Reena ma'am for being awarded the Best Innovative Teacher for the year 23-24. Congratulations, ma'am. Sir, Deepak Ganguly, son. Deepak, son. Congratulations, ma'am. Your innovations may be helpful to the students and also to the teachers. Thank you, ma'am, to be part of us. Thank you. The next category, the third category announcement comes here. Best physical education teacher, healthy mind dwells in. I think you know very well. To be an active teacher, we should have a good health. In a school, to maintain the health of the kids, they are the one who are playing the prominent role. For the year 23-24, the best physical education teacher award goes to K. Maheshwaran. K. Maheshwaran. Are you here? K. Maheshwaran. Sir, are you online? Maheshwaran. Sir, are you online? I think sir is not online. So we'll move on to the next category. The next category comes, who is our best yoga teacher? Every year, 21st of June, we celebrate as Yoga Day. Yoga is not just one day we celebrate, it's part and parcel of our daily. Ma'am, are you here? She is online. Ma'am, Anita ma'am, unmute. Anita ma'am. Okay. We are moving to the next category.
Sir, I'm here.
So in between the announcements of winners of 10 categories, one of the nominee.
Hello.
So we are awarding him for the participation for submitting the nominations for the year 23-24. Santosh Karki, son, are you here? Please come on the stage. Santosh Karki, son, please come on the stage. Please collect your certificate, son. Thank you for submitting the nominations. We look forward for you for the next academic year to submit the nominations. So collect the nomination certificate. Paulo sir and Deepak sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. So the awardees continues. The next category award, language teacher. They are the one who develop in us LSRW skills, listening, writing, reading, and speaking skills. We are able to talk today fluently because of these teachers. I would like to call for the year 23-24, the winner, Sharmila Kumar. Sharmila Kumar. Sharmila Kumar. No. Sharmila Kumar. Madam only. Sharmila Kumar. Sir. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations. We can give a big applause to the Sharmila ma'am. for being awarded 2023 Best Language Teacher. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Paulo, son. Thank you, Deepak, son. To honor Sharmila, ma'am. Thank you very much. Winner awardees list get continues. The next category, motivation teacher. They are the one who boost us. They are the one who lift our morale when it is down. They are the one that those motivation make us to reach the levels of, or the peak of success. For the year 23-24, the winning award goes to Nagma Ayub Sharif. Nagma Ayub Sharif. Ma'am, are you here? Nagma, ma'am, are you online? Thank you and congratulations, ma'am. Next. In between, one of the nominee, ma'am Shamal Raviraj Karkari. Ma'am, come on the stage and collect your certificate. Deepak son, please provide a certificate to the ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, to submit your nominations. I'm coming to this program. Thank you. Paulo son and Deepak son, thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Sindhu, ma'am, are you here? Ma'am, come to the stage and collect your nomination certificate. Thank you, ma'am, to come to the program. Make the program successful with your presence. Thank you very much. Son, Paulo son. Collect your certificate, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And award categories continues. The nominations are also invited for a special category, Best MES Teacher for the year 23-24. Mincy D'Souza, I think, ma'am, I'm correct. Mincy D'Souza, the pronunciation. Ma'am, are you here? Are you here? Mincy. I think it's Mercy. Mercy. Okay, sorry, ma'am. I think the name is not been printed here. I just recalled that one. Sorry. Mercy, ma'am, come and collect.
Sir, I would request you to come. This is a very special award. I have to tell, when we teachers fail, please sit. Sir, please come. When we teachers fail in our primary, secondary, and higher education, and in college, college and in the degree level, when there is nobody for them, we create teachers like Mercy. She has an academy where she not only teaches the students, but she also employs. That is the thing, you know, this is a special award what I would like to give her, modular employable skills. So this is the one award what I had just taken, because I have seen so many girls from a very poor background. After everything they have lost, they have started to do this.
Thank you, ma'am. The next category, best supportive teacher for the year 23-24, Dr. Wahida Banu. Dr. Wahida Banu, come to the stage, ma'am. Dr. Wahida Banu, son. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. The next. So next category, life skill teacher. We are called the nominations for the best life skill teacher for the 23-24. And the award goes to Siana Salim. Ma'am, are you here? Siana Salim? Siana Salim.
Yes, yes.
Online?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, are you online?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. It's completed. Will not put the nomination certificate. The teachers who are present here and those who have submitted the nominations, I'll get on with the names. Kindly come to the stage, get collect your certificates. Thank you for submitting your nominations. Wonderful responses you have given for all the questions being asked by the jury members. We look forward for your continuous support and also submit the nomination for the coming academic year. You are really a best teachers, not only one of them, but all of those. Thank you one and all. Mrs. Geeta Ji, ma'am, are you here? Come to the stage. Geeta Ji. Geeta Ji, ma'am, come to the stage. Farida Banu, ma'am, get collect your nomination certificate. Geeta Ji. Thank you, ma'am. Farida Banu, ma'am, collect your nomination certificate. Farida Banu. Suresh San, are you here? Suresh San. Okay, before the nominations get continued, the 6 finalists are seated here for a long time. I would ask the jury members to get to the second round. Ma'am, out of the 6 contestants for the second round, 4 on the stage and 2 are online. The 4 people on the stage, Noshin Banu, Shelma Sarfuddin, Sharmila ma'am, Dr. Lata Venkateshan. The 2 finalists for the second round who are on online are Vinita ma'am and Sanchita Mishra. Sayed sir.
Yes.
Are you ready with your question?
Yes.
Your first question, the first qualifier, Noshin Banu. Ma'am, come to the stage.
Noshin Banu.
Noshin Banu. Sir, you can ask your question to Noshin Banu.
Noshin Banu, please listen to me carefully.
Yes, sir.
In some countries like Singapore, Japan, Korea, Philippines, and Finland, there are no homeworks given in some schools.
There are no?
Homeworks.
Okay.
They come without books and they go home without books. Okay? If this happens in your school, how will you manage?
Okay. This is quite difficult question,
Yes.
but I think there is one advantage of not having homeworks, because the whole day schedule is spent learning the books and everything. And I think kids need their own time of relaxation, and depends upon the age group. It definitely depends on the age group, because as we see today, a lot of things are given to the kids of LKG only, lot of project works, many things which kids come with a burden and no time for sleep. We find that. And so I think this is a good idea for a particular age group of the students. No homework is good, but at the same time, above 14 years, if the homework is not given, maybe we might not find the kids responsible towards their journey towards learning. So I believe this strictly to a particular age group is good. Thank you for the question.
Time over, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saeed, son. Vinita, ma'am, you can ask your question. Shaila Saldana, ma'am. Shaila Saldana, ma'am, are you online? Shaila,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir. Yes, sir. I'm online.
Unmute.
Yes. Can you
Shaila,
hear me,
ma'am,
sir?
I think
Can
you
you
are
hear?
online. Unmute.
I've unmuted, sir. I have unmuted and I'm online.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vinita, ma'am.
My question to you, what is the role of educational institutions in suicide prevention among children?
Ma'am, I understand your question is, what is the role of an educational institution in the case of the suicide? First and foremost, the role of the education institution is to make every child aware that life is precious and every child has a place in this world. So, and the next thing is, what the institution has to make the child understand is, every child is worthy, every child is important, and we all love every child irrespective of what the child is, whether the child is a topper or whether the child is at the bottom list. Every child is important. If this work is done by an educational institution, ma'am, then there will be no suicide rates at all in any part of the world, especially from the children's point of view. We are not able to hear, ma'am.
Unmute को Salim.
Of your teaching on students' academic achievements and personal growth.
Is it for?
Hello, sir. It's for me.
Yes.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Yes. On students' academic achievements and personal growth.
Academic achievement. Sir, first of all, we have to see their interest and we have to encourage. Hello, sir, can you hear me? Something disturbance. Hello. Hello. Sir, I can't hear. Hello.
Meeting around the bush എന്നല്ലേ പറയുന്നത്?
Could you describe the impact of your teaching on students' academic achievements and personal growth?
Hello. Yes, sir. I try to encourage them whatever they are interested, and I try to I try to go for their problem or what they are thinking, on which subject they are weaker, and I will create the interest that whatever they like not like that. Whatever we want, actually we will go. We have to be. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Years back, still standing strong.
Okay.
What is the medium they have used to fix the stones? Why?
Pass, sir. Pass.
Thank you, ma'am. The last question of the second round. Prabha ma'am. Sharmila ma'am. Madam, you can ask your question.
Sharmila ma'am, you have just received the award for language. Which language do you teach?
Good evening once again. Yes, I teach spoken English to children from grade 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
I think we can finalize.
My question to you is, how important do you feel that one language can connect the entire world? Can it be done?
Yes, because I think language is not just the words that we speak. Language is just that smile I give to someone when I meet the first time. So gestures, these little words, how children communicate with each other. You know, I am from Bombay, and there we have children from all different communities playing together. So none of them know each other's language, but over time, in a matter of few months, they learn the language. So I think language is something that needs to connect. If you connect with people, then language is just a medium to connect with each other. And English, I think, is one universal language which over the globe, people now recognize it as. And Indians are well versed with it now. I think the Britishers have given us a gift of the English language. Yes, thank you.
Thanks to jury members and also the 6 finalists. Another 5 minutes, I think. So we'll come up with the results of 3 finalists and we'll make an announcement who is the winner for the 23-24. Before that, hand over the mic to Ruxana ma'am for the next program.
So just another 5 minutes, we'll be finalizing the final winner. I would like to call Dr. Sarfaraz on stage. Dr. Sarfaraz has been doing a lot of community work in Mangalore, is also the principal of one of the PU college. I welcome you, sir, and I appreciate for all the services, whatever. Please take your seat. Suresh, please come up. Except the jury judge, I would request all the jury members to come on stage.
Jury members, all on the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Sarfaraz. Thank you so much.
So we have come up with the announcement. The jury team is too fast. They have finalized the 3 finalists and the jury team is coming on the stage now. They'll ask the question by being on the stage. The 3 finalists for the final round, before we announce who is the best, one is Sharmila ma'am. Congratulations ma'am to make it to the 3rd round. Noshin Banu. Congratulations ma'am to get to the 3rd round. Shayla Saldana ma'am. Shayla Saldana ma'am. I think she is online. Congratulations ma'am to be in the 3rd round.
Thank you.
Thanks to the other finalists to be part of the 2nd round. Thank you ma'am. Best of luck for the next time. Thank you. Jury members. Yatish son, I think we are ready with your question. The final round question will be put to you by Yatish son. I think Yatish sir has come up with the question. Sharmila ma'am, are you ready? Sir, Yatish sir, the first question, that is the question asked by you to Sharmila ma'am. Ma'am.
I'll be asking the same questions to all. Okay, so be ready. Before, a lot of seriousness is going on, so I make it very lighter way. If I ask a kind of, the study of history, why it is so sweet. Just not the question, but just to make you, anybody, other 3 contestants also can answer. Why the study of history is so sweet?
Sir, may I, sir?
This is my question, sir?
No.
Yeah.
Surrender.
Sir, can I
surrender.
answer? Sir, can I answer?
Ma'am, the same question will be asked by Yatish sir for all the 3 finalists. Okay, the three finalists, what the response to you, it will be evaluated, ma'am. The same question.
Yes.
Good evening, everybody. And the study of history is very valuable. It gives us our tradition, culture, and values. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay.
Sir, can I answer? Sir, may I answer?
It is the story of the history. That's why it's very sweet.
Study of history is sweet because we learn a lot of things and we can correct ourselves.
Okay, that's
The
wonderful.
mistakes that is done by the past ancestors, we can correct ourselves.
Okay,
and go into
answers are
beautiful.
wonderful. Answers are wonderful. I think Suresh, JCI member, he knew the question because I asked him other day.
So last answer?
The answer is very simple. Okay.
The last answer is history is very sweet because the innovations which they had invented 2,500 million years ago, we are trying to innovate and we are doing the innovations right now in a different style.
I accept that because now the answer is very simple. Study of history is so sweet because it is full of dates. Thank you. Now,
thank you, sir.
Sir, may I answer?
I think
Sir, may I
one
answer?
particular. Now the question.
Oh, that's wonderful. The
Yeah,
answer
thank
was
you.
wonderful.
Thank
We were
you.
thinking of all.
Okay, that is to make you feel free.
At
Okay.
ease, yeah.
Now, I think we all know that we have come across COVID and all, right?
Yes.
We have the concept called as blended learning. Blended learning.
Blended learning.
Online,
yes.
offline, and all these
Yes.
things. Now, the question is very simple. How to navigate the online world to unlock opportunities? How to navigate the online world to unlock opportunities? 2 minutes time you have.
This pin drop silence. Yeah. You know, when others are answering, the mind is ticking. When it's your time to answer, the mind just stops.
Okay.
Or me first? Okay, not a problem. Can I start?
Yeah, 30 seconds already over.
Okay. I think online, the opportunities are numerous. So all the students need to do is go and check first, because education is most important. Most of the time, there's so much that is unexplored because of lack of knowledge, not even among students and among the elders also. Even we educators, we lack that. So if we are well versed with what is the world offering our students, so we can guide them better. And opportunities are numerous. So I think it's a great time to be in India, as Sir said, at the moment. And I wish all our students a very, very bright future in this bright India.
Thank you. Madam, your time starts.
Hello. Good evening, sir. So the question was how to navigate the online world to unlock opportunities. I believe strongly in the online world, which is, as I said earlier, the technology has been like, it is getting advanced and have a lot of things to explore in the technology and especially the online world. But when it comes to the kids education system, yeah, online has a long opportunity to be unlocked. Online world has a long opportunity to be unlocked. But I think educating the right way of use of online world is very much important. And definitely with that right knowledge of how to use and how to explore and not to over exploit, because a lot of things are there which are not good for the kids these days. So with that, I think that would be a better way. Training them is very important, how to use, what to use, and what is necessity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So may I answer, please?
Now, one more, I think, online.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Online, yes, sir, she's there.
You got the question?
Yes, I got two questions, sir. One was what was history, and another one is how do we navigate the online?
Yes. Online world to unlock opportunities.
So, how do we navigate the online world to navigate opportunities is, first and foremost, we need to
No,
educate
it's not
our...
audible.
You're not audible.
Yes, I got two questions, sir. One was what was history, and another one is how do we navigate the... Sir, can you hear me? Sir, can you hear me? Navigate opportunities is, first and foremost, we need to educate our...
You're not audible.
Yes, I got two questions. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. First and foremost, when it comes to online, it is a challenge. But how do we navigate in this world is a very interesting answer. First and foremost, we need to educate our children between what is right and what is wrong. Practice before you preach. What are the different tools we navigate? And how do we bring the creative side of the children? Because online does not have just the negativities. It is having a lot of positivities, and our present generation, to say, which is having an unknown future, online techniques and tools will be the vehicle towards that journey, sir. So all I can say is our present online, backed up by a sense of judgment, a thought of what is right and what is wrong, filled with lot of values and creativity, will help our future children to navigate through the online. So this is my answer, sir.
Can we have a huge round of applause for her, please? Congratulations to all the winners and thank you so much all the teachers who have participated for this event. And now time comes for the Best Teacher Award of 2023. And the winner is
jury team. Can you make the announcement?
We have two winners. One is online and one is offline. The online winner will be sending the memento and all the other things by post. Anyway, congratulations to all of you. I would like to hand over the mic to sir. We have a tie among our teachers. Sharmila and Naushin, please come on stage. You'll have a similar question, only 30 seconds, and your answer should be very quick.
Okay, this time, a very simple question. What are the most common problems that teachers create for themselves?
I think they don't know their learners first. I think if every teacher knows their learners first, then teaching is very easy. So first thing is know your learners, then you can cater to anything, whether they are the pluses and their minuses.
Same question.
Okay, thank you for the question. I think teacher create for themselves first is taking this just as a job. If the moment we start taking this as a responsibility, we start loving or observing every child in a class and paying equal attention. Because what I have learned from my childhood experience is we are not we have a lot of teachers we are very grateful to, but I remember 3 of them who actually, because I was a silent kid, I was not interacting with everybody, but there were teachers who picked me from that crowd and told that you are good at this. So I think that makes the teacher, that is where my inspiration comes from. When I started teaching, I remember those teachers and I believe I'm just trying to be the adult I needed as a child and of course as an adult too. So I think that is important.
Please take this right. I would request, sir, first of all, I'm very sorry for the lengthy question answers. I request you to please come on stage, sir.
As been said, we have got 2 winners. One is online, other one is offline. As we saw the tie in the round 3, we have come up with the final announcement. The final announcement. Deepak sir. Deepak sir.
Yes, sir.
Online. Shaila ma'am. Ma'am, are you online now? Shaila ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can we have a huge round of applause for the Shaila madam?
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Yes, we can see the smile on face.
is being
Yes, we
recorded.
Can you wave your hand for all the audience here, please?
Yes, sir. I'm doing it actually.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Now the biggest announcement for the offline winner. Judge Whisker. 2 near, 2 far. Don't be disheartened. This is not last. You have got an option for the next year as well. The winner offline is Deepak sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
No. Naushin Bano.
Naushin Bano.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations. after such an hectic schedules.
A very, very big congratulations, Naushin. Now I can tell myself that I'm a very capable teacher. Honestly, I have seen that I have not been interfering in any of the jury things. I'm so proud to say she's my student. Please take your seat.
Ma'am, best teacher, carry this.
Anisha.
I would ask all the jury team and also the guest of honors, chief guests, special guests, organizers to be on the stage to honor the best teacher for the year 23-24. Congratulations, Noshin Banu ma'am. You are an inspiration to many. She was also awarded the best teacher, I think, in the year 2021. Congratulations to all the jury team. Thank you one and all. Thank you to the jury team.
At the same time, I would like to announce the dinner is ready. Please have dinner and go. Everyone.
Thank you. Congratulations once again, Noshin Banu. All the teachers who have submitted the nominations, before you leave the hall, have the dinner and collect your nomination certificates. Be seated for another 5 to 10 minutes. Our program will come to end. Be seated for another 5 to 10 minutes. Please collect your nomination certificates. I'll call up the name. The teachers just come on the stage and you can collect your nomination certificates. Just a minute. I will issue, madam. No sin. Congrats. Another 5 to 10 minutes. I think the program will get completed. Be seated. We have got certain announcements to be made. It's another 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks to be part of the wonderful program. I thank the organizers for taking effort to make the program highly successful. Thank you to the Global TV and also the JCI Mangalore Impact team. Memorable program, you have made it for all the teachers. Thank you.
The event is not end here. Ishtu tanaka na madidanta karyakrama, we used to say entire event ki we should not forget our teachers. So how can we forget our guru, the judges who are sitting throughout the event on that podium, and since 15 to 20 days they are with us judging all this entire event. So it's our time to recognize all the jury members. I request Ruxana madam, please.
Saeed son, take up your seat. Prabha ma'am. Vinita ma'am. Yati son, Suraj son, be on the stage. We are thankful to you, all the jury team, especially to give your time, the most precious thing you have made up for our places to make this program highly successful. Thank you. From Global TV and JCI Mangalore Impact, I would request the organizers to honor the jury team.
If not for the entire event, for this moment, we need your huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Please give huge round of applause. It's our privilege to honor our jury members.
Ruxana ma'am, Saeed son, Dr. Mohammed Saeed son, I would ask Syed Hassan son to honor Dr. Mohammed Saeed son, one of our jury team. Thank you, son, to come from Bangalore to make this program highly successful. Thank you, son. Paulo son, I will request you to honor Dr. Yati's son.